Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to restore backup and how to transfer data on POCO X8 Pro. Okay, first I'm going to show you how you can transfer the data from a previous device into your brand new POCO, then we'll restore the backup from Google One, Xiaomi Cloud, and then from the computer. So let's begin. We are doing the setup process, as you can see, so select your language and click on Next. Choose your region and also click on Next. Select that you agree, again click on Next, and we have the option that we are interested in, setup using another device. As you can see on my old phone, an option for the setup automatically appeared. If it doesn't appear in your case, don't worry. On your POCO, select the device type of your previous phone. In my case, I have an Android, and let's manually scan this QR code. So I'm about to use the camera app and the Google Lens. If you don't have the Google Lens on your device, you can always use some third-party QR code scanning apps. But I think that almost every device has Google Lens. So now scan this code. Of course, you got to be connected to the Wi-Fi on your old device. Okay, now both devices are going to connect to each other. This might take a little bit, so we gotta be patient. Now I also need to verify by drawing the screen lock that I had on my old device. And I don't know why it's not responsive. Okay. If you want to insert a SIM card right now, it's not necessary, so I'm about to skip it. Getting the phone ready, so now we gotta wait. Okay, I also need to confirm by drawing the screen lock that I had before on this device, because I was resetting it through the recovery mode, so that is why I had to draw the screen lock that I had before. If you are doing the setup for the first time, you won't have that, so you don't need to worry. Okay, copy apps and data. We gotta click on Next. On our old device, we can see the sentence that we need to continue the setup on our POCO. So now device is scanning for the data that we can copy, so we gotta wait. Okay, and now choose what you want to copy from your old device. In my case, I would like to copy everything except the apps. In here you can see the estimated time. In my case, it's going to take about 1 minute. Of course, if you're copying a lot of apps from your previous device, the process may take a little bit longer. Okay, when it comes to the things such as Google Calendar, contacts and the photos and the Gmail, those things are synced automatically. Okay, if you have selected everything that you want... Oh, something went wrong. It has disconnected, I don't know why. Okay, and now click on copy. Okay, and now we have to go through the setup process. The whole copying process will be done in the background. And now we can set the screen lock. If you want, you can do it. I'm about to skip it. If you don't do something right now, don't worry. You can always do it later in the settings. Okay, now we have the Google services. Simply scroll down and hit the accept button. Now we have backup options and features. They're really useful and I always turn them on, but it's up to you. It's your device. Now we gotta select our default browser and also the search engine. When it comes to me, I always pick the Google Chrome as my default browser and the Google as default search engine. Okay, now we can continue the setup or leave and you get a reminder. That is up to you. I want to continue. Okay, now we have a feature that will let contacts nearby find and share with us. It is up to you. In here you can read how it works. I'm about to agree. Now the Gemini, which is the personal AI assistant, and we can turn on a cool possibility to turn on the Gemini by simply saying the sentence, "Hey Google." I don't want it for now. Of course, you can turn it on later. Now, if you want, you can add another email account, change how text displays, or review additional apps. I don't want any of these, so I'm about to click on no thanks. We are also nearly done when it comes to the copying. Actually, it's finished. We can see it on both devices. So let's click on Done on our POCO. We won't be needing our previous phone anymore. Scroll down, click on Next. If you are interested, you can turn on the parental controls. Click on Next, select the font settings, default or the Mi Sans. I'll stick to the default. In here you can set up your lock screen. You'll be able to enable the wallpaper carousel. I don't want it, so I'll click on Skip. Of course, everything is available later. Now select your home screen style, classic or with the app drawer. Then hit Next button. In here we have the recommended apps that we can download. I don't want any of these, so I have to unselect everything manually. Then click on Next. Now the navigation mode, gestures or buttons. If you want to use gestures but you don't know how, you can always click on Learn. You'll have a tutorial. Then click on Next. Select recent layout, vertical or horizontal. Let's say, I don't know, horizontal. Next. Okay, preparing the system. Now we gotta wait. And then the arrow appear. And after that, we'll be ready to use our device. So let's wait a little bit. Okay, when it shows all set button, simply tap on that. And now we are ready to use our device, as you take a look. Also, don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet, because some of the things might still be installed or synced in the background. You'll be able to monitor everything in the notification bar right in here. Alright, so that was the first method. That's how you can transfer the data, and now let me show you how you can restore the backup from Google One. Okay, when it comes to the second method, as you take a look, again we are doing the setup process. And now, when we have possibility to set up our phone using another, we gotta click on Skip. And now, wait a little bit, you can insert your SIM card. And now we gotta connect to a network manually, so select the Wi-Fi that you wanna use and type the password. Hit the connect button. Click on Next. Okay, getting the phone ready. It might take a little bit, so we gotta be patient. I'm setting this phone for myself. Okay, and now really important part. We gotta sign in into the same Google account on which we made the backup before, because if you sign in into a wrong account, you won't have possibility to restore it. So, first type the mail. And then click on Next, and now we gotta type the password. Okay, then click on Next. Okay, now I need to verify. Okay, on my second phone, click on Agree. There's a chance that you won't have that two-step verification, because basically that's the thing that you turn on manually. Okay, copy apps and data, click on Next, and now select the backup that you want to restore. In here I have a list of all backups that I made on this Google account, and I want to restore the backup from my POCO that I made almost 1 hour ago, so I just need to tap on that, click on Next. I also need to confirm by drawing the screen lock that I had in the moment when I was creating that backup. Okay, when it comes to Google Photos, Gmail, Calendar and Drive, those things are synced automatically. And now select down below what you want to restore. You can restore everything, 67 apps. In my case, I don't want those apps, so I'm going to unselect it and now click on Restore. The process will begin in the background. And now, just like in the previous method, we gotta go through the setup process, so I'm about to skip the screen lock. When it comes to Google services, simply scroll down all the way and hit Accept. Now we have backup options, always turn them on. Click on next, select the default browser. I'll pick Google Chrome, and now the search engine, always pick Google. Okay, let's continue the setup. Now the feature that will let contacts nearby and find and share with us, I'm about to agree. I'm doing, basically, it's the same just like in the previous method, when I was transferring the data from the previous device. Okay, now click on continue. Now we have the Gemini, we can launch the Hey Google option. I'm about to click on no thanks. Same thing in here. Okay, we gotta wait. Okay, now scroll down, click on next. Next. Select the font settings, default or the Mi Sans. You can set up your lock screen and use the wallpaper carousel. I'm about to skip it, always available later. Click on next. I don't want any of those recommended apps, so I'm about to unselect everything. Select system navigation mode, gestures or buttons. I'll stick to gestures, click on next. Now select the recent layout, vertical or horizontal. Okay, preparing the system. Now we gotta wait until the button appears. It will appear down below on the downside of the screen. And after that we'll be ready to use our device. And just like in the previous method, don't disconnect from the Wi-Fi yet, because some of the things might still be installed or synced in the background, so you'll be able to monitor everything in the notification bar, so have that in mind. Now let's wait a little bit, and I'll show that device will be ready. Okay, now click on All Set. And we are ready to use our device. Okay, that was the second method. Now let's restore the backup from Xiaomi Cloud. Okay, now let's restore the backup from Xiaomi Cloud. To do it, open up the settings, click on About Phone. We don't have to be in the setup process anymore. Scroll down, click on Backup and Restore. Select Xiaomi Cloud. First you need to sign in, of course. Okay, now click on Backups. Click on Allow. Now click on Manage Cloud Backups. And select the backup that you want to restore. In my case, I want this one. So select Restore Data. Okay, and click on Restore. Now we gotta wait. Okay, and it's going in the background, so we have to wait. Okay, it's going to take a little bit, so I'm about to speed up the video. Okay, the backup is successfully restarted, so we can click on Done. And now let's restore the backup from our computer, but before we do it, let's click on About Phone, then Backup and Restore. And just for now, let's create a new backup, a local backup. We'll delete it later. Basically, we are doing this only because we gotta create a special folder in the internal storage of our device. So let's create a really short backup, small backup. Let's say that I'll pick only other system app data. Let's click on got it, and now backup. Okay. Now to restore the backup from the computer, the backup that we want to restore, we gotta connect our phone into our computer using the USB-C cable. Here it is. So now we can click on Finish. Now connect your phone. Open up notification bar. Click on Charging this device via USB. Tap once again. Click on File Transfer / Android Auto. Just like that. And now we gotta let me go only to my desktop. Okay. Now open up the File Explorer. Go into this PC. Find your POCO. Open it up. Click on Internal Shared Storage. Now, My UI, Backup, All Backup. In here, we have the backup that we have just created, so we can delete it. Okay. And now into that folder, we gotta copy the backup that we want to restore. In my case, it's right in here, so we have to drag it to the folder. Now we can close it up. Now on our phone, open up the settings, About Phone, Backup and Restore, Mobile Device, Restore, select the backup, and click on Restore. Okay, it has started. So now we gotta wait. It shouldn't take much time. In my case, of course, because the backup is really small. So let's keep waiting. Okay, 100%. We can click on Finish, and it has been successfully restored. We can also unplug the cable. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.